anyone is available for you, you can make use of it. There's a system that controls them. Fuel. You switch to fuel. The petrol price have gone up. People will reduce their hands by using buses to go for their works. Natural gas is there to power all these buses. You can use natural gas. You can use normal gas and natural gas, anyone you want. If you want electric to be charging it, we can produce for you to charge and move. So that's an issue. Government have solution. Well, we manufacture according to demand. Why we start this one now and doing it is because of there is demand now. If you watch during the COVID time, what you produce is ambulances. Well, the ambulances take the space. We are here on ground. Anyone that demand surface there is need in this country, we will face that particular one and produce them. Now we are producing buses in massive production because the Nigerian need it now to make sure that the Nigerian workers are going their work. I'm an industrialist. I don't know much about how the state are managing their affairs. If any state need a vehicle from me, I'm ready to supply them. Even Lagos State bought some vehicle from me. So I don't think there is anything. Maybe those ones you are seeing is my vehicle. What we do is to produce the body and buy the system from any company that have a good one the system wants. We buy it and put it. So the body is something. But what powering the motor is what you want. So I can power it for you for what you need. If you want electric, I'll power it with electric. If you want CNG, I'll power it with CNG. If you want LNG, I'll power it with LNG. If you want it with the ordinary fuel, I'll power it with fuel. But I have the space that anyone, I will show you in the vehicle. You see it on the line. So that anyone you need, we have capacity to produce. What we produce is the demand. If you watch now, we start because of this fuel increase. Look at the buses we start, and we are producing them now. We are in production like every day. 20 units will come out. My own is not that issue. Listen, demand. If I get demand, I will increase even the quantity. My factory have capacity. My factory have capacity of producing this bus 200 units in 1 month. So what I need is to employ more people. And I have material to produce up to 500 units. You can check it by yourself. I have a material on ground that can produce not less than 500 units immediately, in a short minute. We can produce 20 units every day if the demand is there. So production is no easy. The factory has been set up even before this. We did not set this factory because of today. We set it to serve Nigeria in any side. I told you last time when there's COVID, the most of the ambulances they used in this country was produced here. You understand? Today, buses is what they need. We will produce for them, and we are assuring them. Even the labor that are panicking about transportation, I'm assuring them that the issue of transportation will not be issue because of all this material on ground. We are going to satisfy them. The important thing is for people to make order. All the state to give us order. We are ready to supply and satisfy everybody.
Technology, the choices that consumers have is diverse. Okay, there are electric powered vehicles, there are solar powered vehicles, there are gas powered, there's hydrogen powered. All of these provide choices to people. And what matters really is that at a time of challenge like we have now, that the pressure for price of petrol to go up does not increase. The challenges that are facing Nigerian workers and the Nigerian public is huge now because of the removal of subsidy. And we are aware that Innoson has renewable energy technologies, CNG, LNG, and solar-powered technologies that are able to support mass transport system in Nigeria. The cost of transportation has increased substantially. And one of the ways by which government can alleviate that is by introducing mass transit systems that run on alternative energy, as well as the ones that run on fuel. And Innoson offers those alternative choices. That's why we're here. We're here to see how he's getting up mass production to be able to supply and support the federal government in its policy to alleviate the problems and challenges of the Nigerians face now in transportation. There is no alternative to creating jobs in Nigeria than by supporting industries. And I know that the new administration is geared in that direction. And what we're trying to do by being here today is to see how Anambra State can contribute to national solutions in the face of the challenges that face Nigeria today. This is a solution that Nigerians need today, and it's not far-fetched, it's local, the capacity is there, the resources are there, the skill base is there. So all we need really is for the public sector, for the government at all state levels and at the federal level to look to local solutions, and Innoson is one. Well, I believe that Innoson has the capacity to solve, to contribute to the national solutions that is required today. We're very proud of him. He has had the foresight to establish this industry well before today's challenges arose. And he's increasingly increasing and growing capacity. We have seen the number of vehicles that are already manufactured, and his daily, weekly, monthly production capacity means that if there's an order that comes through, he's able to ramp up production. And that's really what we need. When Korea decided to start manufacturing ships and expanding into technology, they were an agrarian economy. They didn't have the capacity. We are lucky today that we have local industries that have the capacity to manufacture on a mass scale, okay? And, even if the government decides to import some vehicles, in the time that it will take for the vehicle orders to be placed and for the procurement process to come through and all of that, Innoson would have been able to locally solve that problem. If the federal government calls on Anambra state government and the industries in Anambra to rise to the challenge of today, there's no reason why we cannot do that. And we're rallying our industries to ensure that they're ready to meet the opportunities and the challenges of today by providing solutions, by plugging the gap